punching profit. Let's break down the trade we had in NASDAQ today, December 17, 2024. Remember, we're getting close to the market's closing because of the holidays. Within the next 2 weeks, you probably should slow it down, lower your leverage, and get ready to close up shop because the markets can get very manipulative. I'll probably trade the rest of this week. Next week, I may just close up shop. But anyhow, let's get into the video. If you want to see the live execution for this trade, you can go down in the description below and click the link. Now, I front ran this a little bit because there was pretty much a trade set up at 8:59.10, and I was pretty much bearish throughout this time window from 8:50 to 10:10. I mean, it was essentially the same thing that was going to play out. But both of them offered 50 points. I front ran it a little bit, so my stop will look a little bit different, and my entry will look a little bit different. But once again, nonetheless, it's the same thing because the narrative was pretty much the same thing until this time period ended. And I want to make it clear, just because I say it's the higher time frame is bearish where price action currently was when I took the trade, doesn't mean it's going to be like that for the rest of the day, right? When we push down here and we get a signal, I might be thinking bullish, right? Or we get to a certain point, I get on the higher time frame, I say, okay, we hit a gap or we hit some sort of P to ray on a higher time frame. Now I'm thinking bullish and there might be a trade set up in here. So when you see number one, whether it's bearish or bullish, that is currently in time where price action was and how my model applies to why I'm thinking bearish. I'm thinking, okay, I think the market is bearish enough for my model for me to hit my target. Okay, which it was in this model. If I waited for my signals, I did both of these moves, okay, more than 50 points. More than 50 points right here. Okay, that's what I was seeing initially, and I wanted to see the market push up a little bit more and get some extra confirmation on a higher time frame, and then boom, you get this nice execution. So let's get into it. Don't worry about this. This is where it occurred, the 950 10 10 macro. Okay, and we got this inversion, roughly speaking, bullish fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. You get that advanced market structure shift, little to no drawdown. Okay, and you can aim for low hanging fruit. That's what LHF is, take profit. Low hanging fruit right there. Okay, this offers you more than 50 points. Okay, about 37 if you go for low hanging fruit. And if you want to have a partial runner, you could aim something above 50 points, which ultimately went to 72. And maybe you got some sort of reversal signal, or you go on the higher time frame and you see if you tap into a PD rate and you get out. All right, so beautiful trade. There was this one at the 8:59.10. I tend to like to not trade before 9:30 because things can be a little bit choppy and they're not as clean as they are after 9:30. But there was this trade. Let's see if it pushed for about 50 points. Yes, it did before you had this big retracement. So this was a nice setup. Boom, pushes down for more than 50. We come back, retrace. Even if you did stay in this trade, it would have held. Stop would have been up here and it would have pushed down. So this is your boy HB, punch and profit. Comment down below, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Once again, if you want to see the live execution, go down in the description below, click on the link, and peace.